Okay, I want to talk to you today about another of God's wonderful herbs. This one is Elecampane. Okay, Elecampane. Now it's a sunflower. As you can see, I love sunflowers. They're my favorite flower, and they're gorgeous. And this is a type of sunflower. What's used is the root only. Okay, no other part of the plant is used. I'm going to read to you different things, and then I'll tell you about my own experience. Elecampane is one of the richest sources of natural insulin and is therefore helpful for the pancreas. It gives relief from respiratory difficulties and assists expectoration. I can attest to this. This is excellent to keep on hand for colds, flu, allergies. It does help you bring up mucus, absolutely, phlegm. It has antiseptic properties and is used in Spain as a surgical dressing. Elecampane has been used to combat intestinal worms, and that's excellent. It is anti-parasitic. It's wonderful. It reduces water retention, lessens tooth decay, and firms the gums. It is usually preferred in combination with other herbs. Elecampane consists of calcium, potassium, and sodium. It contains calcium, potassium, and sodium. Now that's just a little bit of info. I'm going to give you more, a lot more. But Elecampane, you can buy it in capsule form. You can buy it in liquid form, which is traditionally called a tincture. People call it an extraction today. You can buy the dried root and make a tea. It's rather bitter, but some people like bitter things, and I do myself. And you could sweeten it with a little raw honey, and it would be just fine. Okay? Now, Elecampane, when I think of this plant, the root, I think an expectorant. And that's one of the primary reasons I keep it around the house. It's very good for the lungs. It helps, you oxygenate better. So, let me give you a little history. It was used by the ancient Romans very widely. And it was good for indigestion. It's very good for the intestines as well. Okay. American Indians used the plant. They used to treat, bronchitis with it, lung ailments. Okay. So, it has a history of use. It's very good for any kind of irritating cough where you have, a lot of mucus, phlegm, even emphysema, bronchitis. And it has an antibacterial effect. It's widely used by naturopaths as an expectorant and a tonic for chest congestion, so naturopathic doctors use it. It controls excessive coughing and mucus discharge in bronchitis, okay, any kind of respiratory inflammation, and even urinary and menstrual problems, okay. It will, again, like I said, help the digestion. It can increase appetite by helping you to absorb, what you ingest. It does give you a nice feeling. I have to say that, when you take it. And, of course, it's very good for getting rid of intestinal worms. You can use it externally, so you can make a little poultice out of it. And you could use it for scabies and itchy skin. That's possible too. Elecampane also helps to lessen tooth decay because it's been found to lower excessive sugar levels in the blood. So it's anti-diabetic, and it has the nutrition to help you improve your mouth basically. Again, it has some diuretic properties, so it helps you to not hold on to water. And again, I told you about the insulin already, and which it basically contains nutrition for the pancreas. It can also help with stomach cramps, digestive ailments. Like I said, it's good for digestion, but it can help with stomach cramps. It is a stimulant, but it also relaxes the digestion and the lungs, and it's a tonic. And you can take it alone, but sometimes like if I had a bad cold, I would take ginger, make a ginger root, Elecampane root. I would use hyssop. Okay, I would even use colt's foot, which is another herb I'm going to talk about. It's one of my favorites. And make a nice tea. And that's just awesome for colds and flu and any kind of mucousy, situation, which we get, seasonally sometimes. So anyway, Elecampane is just an amazing plant that God has put here. I use it extensively. I have used it extensively, so I know a lot about this plant, and I can attest to its properties and all the good things it does. And it really should be, there are certain herbs that should be kept in the house. In the old days, people were more educated about these things, and you would harvest certain plants and dry them out, whether it's the root or whether it's the flower or whatever, and you'd keep it on hand, and in certain situations, it would help relieve your symptoms. Today, people are clueless about a lot of things, basic things. We're so out of touch with nature today, and it's just so dangerous. It's just so very dangerous for us, for our well-being and our longevity. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll maybe do more research on this plant, and hope you have a great day. Thank you.